In this week's Techie Tip, we're going to continue working on how to use Google Slides and how to create a presentation. So let's open up a browser, and in your browser type in slides.google.com. Remember that you do have to be signed into your account, and if not, you'll be asked to sign in. So let's open up a slide that we have been working on. Inserting a graphic is pretty simple. You go to the Insert menu, you select Image, and in the Image dialog box, they give you quite a few options on how to add a graphic to your presentation. We're going to take a look at some of the most common ones, but we will touch base on some of the others. The first is to simply upload a picture. When you upload a picture, it's usually something on your computer or could be in a flash drive, those basic places. So you click on Choose an Image, and we're going to click on Turkey in the Trees. This was a bunch of turkeys that were in one of the trees in my backyard, and I was pretty fascinated with it. Once the image is in there, you can grab any of these four corners and shrink the image down and drag it anywhere that you would like on the screen. So let's take a look at some of the other ways that Google provides to insert a graphic. I'll just delete this picture. We'll go back to our Insert menu, choose Image. You can take a snapshot. If you have a camera connected to your computer through a USB port, you can go right in and choose whatever pictures are on your camera. You can enter a graphic, insert a graphic by a URL. This is actually a little tricky. You actually have to have the graphic as a URL image within a website. I did do a bit of searching and I found a picture. So let me just move to this screen. As you can see, this is actually a graphic, and if we take a look at the URL, we can see at the very end of that, it's a JPEG. So if I copy this URL, return to my training on slides, and paste that URL into the bar and click Select, the image will appear here. Once again, I can just grab any one of these blue dots in the corner or along the sides to click and drag and shrink the image down to the size that I want for my slide. So let's delete this and take a look at another way you can insert an image. Let's go back to Insert, Image. You can also go to your albums that you have on your computer, and you can search for additional albums. So we have a nice picture of Edward Hopper, and let's select that and select. So as you can see, inserting graphics is pretty simple. For the most part, all I do is use one of the different ways they provide me to get that graphic, bring it into my slide, adjust the size by grabbing the blue dots, and then go on to the next option. So there are a couple more things that I want to show you. So let's click on deleting that slide, go back to Insert, choose Image. You can also locate a slide, an image from your Google Drive. And if you go through here, let's see, I would like to find my Google Apps training and stuff. So I'm going to open that folder. I'm going to go into my Slides folder, click on some images. This is a picture of my dog, my little Buddy. So we'll put Buddy in here for a minute and shrink him down, drag him down to a reasonable size for the graphic. So the very last way that you can insert an image, actually you can copy and paste from another website and so forth, but the last way that Google Slides provides you to insert an image is, of course, to search for something. So this is kind of nice, and it's important to note that they only allow you to insert graphics for reuse. So if there's a copyrighted image there, you do have to have a permission of the user. You can search on Google, you can search on Life, and you can search stock images. Let's click the Life option and type in schools and see what we come up with. So as you can see, there are lots of pictures from Life magazine regarding schools. And as soon as I hover over any one of these images, it provides a little checkbox in the corner, and if I want to use that image, I would simply click on it. So we will select something like, how about this picture? If we select it by clicking on it and then click the select button, the image will pop into our screen, and once again we can shrink that image down and drag it all about the screen, completing whatever it is that we may want to add. That's inserting images on Google Slides.